Wow, a lot of emotion. There's a lot of emotion in this room. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to tell you, I've wanted to do this for a long time. I have some incredible people that work with me on things, and they came up with this, and this is something I've been talking about for 12 years, 13 years, and I think it's going to be a big success. That's the real deal. That's the real deal.
The day after former President Donald Trump was ordered to pay nearly $355 million in a civil fraud case. It's actually $450 million when you take interest into account. The former president made an appearance at the Philly Sneaker Con to launch a new money-making scheme, Trump sneakers and fragrances. Let's start with the fragrances. So there are 2 new luxurious fragrances for men and women that'll just cost you $100. I don't know what it smells like. I don't know what kind of quality it is, but it doesn't matter.
Smells like grift.
Well, a lot of people like grift because his items tend to sell out, and they sell out quickly. So let's get to the snazzy sneakers. There are 3 different sneakers, and all of them have in fact sold out. And that is with a limit of 3 pairs per customer. So they limited how much people can get. So let's take a look at the cheapest ones, which are on the screen right now, which will cost you about $200. All right. Again, that's the more casual look and the more affordable look if you think $200 for a pair of shoes is affordable. And then there's the ultra rare, super limited, never surrender high top sneaker, the official sneaker of President Donald Trump, as he's putting out there. So let's take a look.
Yo, check out these Trump ones. $400 retail on these. Check these out. Check the box too. It says Trump, friends and family. And then when you open it, it comes with like a gold wrapping paper. Check these. These are crazy. Look how many Trumps. And on the friends and family pairs, he signed them. Look at that.
Okay, so those are the shoes that are sold out. The gold ones. I'm just gonna say it's really not my style, not very flashy. So I know other people might be into it. The other pairs are actually still available for anyone who's looking to spend $200 on it. Sneakers that appear to have socks already attached to them. Can we go back to graphic 2? Okay, I mean, look, people are busy. Sometimes putting the socks on and then the shoes on can take up a little too much time. So I guess having the socks already incorporated into the shoe is helpful to some. But nonetheless, the gold shoes are sold out. Now, Trump also promoted a package deal, which includes a generous 5% discount. So if you're willing to buy some Trump jewelry along with the $200 pair and the $500 pair, you'll get a 5% discount, okay? And then there's one, total doofus who spent like $9,000 on a pair of shoes that were signed by Donald Trump. So let's actually take a look at the next video and I'll give you more details on that.
You happy right now? Got something to say. Trump's gonna let him know. Proud moment.
So what was your winning bid?
9,000.
And let's see the signature. All right. Congratulations.
So that was the CEO of jewelry and watch brand luxury Bazaar. His name is Roman Sharf. He spent $9,000 on a pair of autographed sneakers by Donald Trump. So Cenk, I'm gonna pause for comment. Go ahead.
We might have millions of people watching this show, but you can be the difference maker because we just need 1% of our audience to be paid members, and then this show can be around forever. So you can make that difference. Click join now.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you're not really a fashionable guy, so I feel like you don't have enough credibility to weigh in on this matter. I'm definitely far more fashionable than you are, a fashionista, if you will. But nonetheless, I will allow it. I will allow you to comment on this story. Go ahead.
Well, is she not merciful? Okay, with that prelude. Now this guy has no credibility on this issue at all, but go ahead. All right, later I'll come in and correct him. All right, look, so first of all, the brother who bought the shoes for $9,000, to be fair, the name of his company has Bazaar in it. And so if you're spending $9,000 on those shoes, Bazaar. Okay, I know it's a different Bazaar. So look, guys, to each his own. First of all, if you want to buy it and you want to support Donald Trump, have at it. It's a free country, so that's not an issue at all, right? So one of the things that popped to mind is, to be fair to Trump, like I saw Warren Buffett doing this the weekend before. He's like, "Get your sneakers here, get your sneakers here," because that's what billionaires are often doing, hawking sneakers at street corners and at sneaker forums and stuff. Okay. Look, guys, MAGA. We don't care that Trump's not rich. Like, I think that some of you make the mistake of thinking that we care. I don't care if he's a billionaire. I don't care if he's not a billionaire. That's totally irrelevant to me, right? But he claims that he has $10 billion. He claimed that back in 2016. You really think he's a billionaire? Like, come on, really? Right?
I know, but Cenk, I'm gonna jump in because from what I've heard, I wouldn't know because I'm not rich, but from what I've heard, rich people tend to be like notoriously cheap, right? So if Trump sees an opportunity to pay that massive $450 million, liability as a result of his, civil case where he was found guilty of committing financial fraud, he's gonna slang sneakers and he's gonna find another way to pay for it. He's not gonna dip into his own accounts and pay for it himself. It's just, I'm not surprised at all. And if he knows that his supporters will literally buy anything he throws at them, why wouldn't he do it?
Yeah, no, I get it. I mean, look, so that's gonna get to a second point in a second, but you're not gonna make $450 million through a couple of shoes. I mean, you're not even gonna come close. I mean, he's hawking T-shirts on Truth Social, with his mugshot. I mean, you're not going to come anywhere near real enough money, billionaire kind of money, right? So, it isn't about how rich he is. It's about he's a perpetual, gigantic liar, and I think that even a lot of the MAGA guys know. Of course, he's not a billionaire. Of course, he's lying about this and he's lying about that. Then don't you think that maybe he might be lying about other things too? Right? So now back to this. Look, again, people want to buy it. He wants to make money off of his supporters. That's between them, man. I don't mind it at all. You have at it. You want to funnel your money to however you want to Donald Trump, even though you think he's a billionaire and doesn't need it. Or you look at the shoes and you say, but my God, I needed gold shoes. So thank God these came in time, right? To me, I mean, I would say use the old O.J. Simpson line on this one. I would never wear those ugly ass shoes, okay? Yeah,
look, I think the only argument that has merit in regard to this story is that the shoes are ugly. They're just ugly. And this isn't strictly a Trump thing. I just think the sneaker industry is constantly trolling consumers. How ugly can we make these sneakers? I bet we can make them even uglier and people will spend even more money on them, right? And it happens. It happens every year. It happens every, I don't know, do shoes have seasons? Every shoe season? It's absurd. Those shoes are ugly. That is what the offensive part of the story is. I don't care that he's selling shoes. I don't care that they're selling out. I don't care that his supporters love them. He has such loyal supporters that he has effectively crowd fundraised, okay? Enough money to pay that legal liability. So let's go to the very last graphic here. So there was a crowdfunding page, a GoFundMe page specifically, titled "Stand with Trump, Fund the $355 million Unjust Judgment." And at the time that we produced this story, that page had already raised $509,000. I mean, wow, that is incredible.
Yeah. Hey, did you?
He's like the luckiest guy in the world. It's like he never suffers any consequence for anything he does, even when the courts decide against him, they rule against him. He's still the luckiest person on the planet. It's amazing.
And if you really did want to make the shoes unbearably ugly, you would make them that garish gold and then put Trump's name on it.
Yeah, those shoes are they're not the business. Okay, they're not the business. I would not be caught wearing those shoes, even if they were. Can you imagine Bernie Sanders slanging sneakers? Like,
can you imagine Bernie Sanders in those sneakers?
No, I can't imagine. And I can't imagine supporting him by buying those sneakers if he were the one promoting them. There's no way.
I can imagine buying Bernie's book. I cannot imagine buying the Bernie sneakers all in gold, the big B, Killer B in the house. No. Or Bernie perfume.
Oh my, no. I will not allow it. I'll just put it that way.
Trump perfume. If you want to taste nasty, I smell nasty. It's up to you, man. Up to you. Like a lot of people that hung out with him for a long time, including his past advisors, and say that he has a certain odor to him. So maybe that's what's in the perfume. Thanks for watching the video, guys. We also love it if you hit the join button below, because that makes you a member, and members allow us to be independent, honest. We can be as progressive as we want, no corporate media influence, and that's all because of you guys. We love doing the show with our members. Hit the join button, become one of the Young Turks.